Nā, kua rongo rā tātou I ngā rā nei, mo te rerenga atu o te toko maha o ngā whānau I o tautahi ki o rātou whanaunga puta noa I te motu. Ahakoa kei te whakarerea e rātou he taone konga konga ko te ngau o taua parekura me ua ua ka whakarere.
He rite anō ngā whakaaro o te whānau tauiki ki te tini me te mano e noho nei kei Aranui, kua hōhārawa rātou. I tērā wiki I tūpono atu mātou I a rātou, e noho a tēneti ana ki muri I tō rātou whare. I taua wā e mauri tau ana rātou.
Everyone's pretty scared and freaked out at the moment. Yeah, we're just hung in there together. I've met neighbours I've never ever met before, and you know, we're all helping each other out, going around cleaning up houses.
Kāre kore kua ūkaha tonu rāua, moa rāua tamariki, hāpori hoki.
So we're trying to be less stressful within ourselves, because as we know, our tamariki feel the stress as well. So if we're less stressed, hopefully it rubs off on our children and they'll be less stressed as well. A couple of nights ago we had a whanangatanga evening, so we played charades. We've got board games, so we went back to the old school board games, obviously because we had no power, so the kids couldn't play their PSP or the Xbox or whatever. So we had some really, really fun times.
Kua kotahi wiki rātou e noho kore hiko ana, kore wai, me te kore wharepaku hoki. Kua warea e te mā harahara, nā ka whakaemi rātou ki te hūnuku.
My husband and I have decided that our children need to get away from Christchurch. They need to get away from this area, just so that they can kind of clear their head and process it themselves as well. So we're sending them up to set in with their nan.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. We'll go have a shower.
Kua kino tenau o te mamai ki ngā whānau, I pā kino hia e ngā whakatumatuma o te rū whenua. E whakatūpato ana ngā kaitau tāwhi, ahakoa e kite ana ngā whare kokona kua tūrakihia, ko te kokona nāka o te tanata, e kore e kitea.
Everybody's trying to be strong for everybody else, you know, and I suppose if you've got those main ones in the whare who are sort of suppressing, at some point that's going to blow. And so at the moment everybody's on autopilot.
Hei tā Dawn, ka rereke te āhua o tēnā. Ko ētahi tānata ka noho puku, ko ētahi noho taumaha. Engari ko te whakaaro nui, kei huri ētahi ki te patu, ia rātou anō.
Like even if the Crusaders lost, they'd see a peak in domestic violence within Christchurch, within Canterbury. So I suppose earthquake compared to a rugby match, it's going to be 10 times as worse. How do we support the police to go in there?
Kua purere ngā mōrehu o tautahi ki ngā tōpito o te motu, ki te rapu orana hau mō rātou, mea rātou tamariki.
I think a routine would help them, you know, get them up in the morning, let them know that everything's going to be okay for the day, keep them occupied.
Ahakoa kua pōhiritia ngā mōrehu nei e o rātou whānau putano I te motu, e whakatūpato ana ngā kaitau tāwhi ki te hunakai tiaki, ki ngā āhua ka hore anō kia pupu mai.
I think the critical things for whānau who are supporting other whānau is, one, turn your TV off so that there's not that constant news around the Christchurch earthquake. It just allows people to still be in that particular situation. Establish routines quickly with them. I think that's really important. And establish routines for yourselves quite quickly. So, you know, people are getting into the swing of living together. And one of the key concerns is around domestic violence. So, you know, whānau violence is not okay. And it's been triggered by the earthquake and everything that's come with that. So if you're in that situation, you know, take some deep breaths. So try and manage your emotions, try and manage what you're feeling, or say, you know, I've got to step outside, go have a drink of water, have a coffee, have a cigarette, whatever is going to remove you from that potentially quite volatile situation. And then there's also those services, you know, the Recovery Centre, 0800 Relate, gives you a phone line counselling. For us who are living out in communities, just being sure to understand that behaviour is around what they've experienced.